Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They feed the fullback this time. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's just what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Simpson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes out now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down. We're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage.
Hit the follow. Look out. We on the way to 500 wins and 500 motherfuckers.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run, but with it down at the 28-yard line. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win. Trying to find some room. It's Baugh. Try to run it up the middle,
this third down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Gators are in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Ball. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
By the way.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ending off on the draw play. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him. A big gain missed by the drop.
Pressure is coming. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying with the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Breaks an open space.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches here. Let's see if the offense feels like getting aggressive in their own territory. Pass rush closing in. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Oh, he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lagway. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard.
That's crazy.
Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Play action here on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's what a play by this quarterback. 1 second and surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Automatic on the PAT. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Using his legs, it's Hughes. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. To throw, it's Moore. They'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
He drops back in the gun. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job in knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Simpson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, the third down play coming up. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They'll try and run it with the fullback. Run down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's caught. It's McCullough. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down, 30. The Wolverines keep the football on the move.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Bye-bye.
Starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his...
Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Yep, I love it, Chad. What it is, what it is. Let's go. Okay, we'll be with it again. Hit the motherfucking follow, hit the motherfucking follow if you knew. Now we get down, hit the follow. Oh, they don't want the smoke is why. Let's go. Oh shit. fucking match, bro. Know what it is, what it is. Hit the follow if you new. We trying to get up to 500 subs.
Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going here. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Nice grab. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a shotgun run call. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tie. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. He's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tenbiaka Batuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running back with the football. He's got the 1st and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Direct snap to the back. Powers through. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown from Ncaa.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after he's scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Haynes. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hansen.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
You know where to come back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Pulls it in. It's McCulley. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up the second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Took contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's McCulley. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. He keeps it on the design run. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Making people miss. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great connection there for 6 points. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. No way to run up the middle. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a good throw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Miller. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Brought down, but broken tackle. Release a solid gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. The running back here in a direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top out here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is missed. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Marshall. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Simpson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Can't get him away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game.